Another big day?
Oh, yeah. How about you?
Yeah, a little bit sore, mate.
A little bit sore, yeah. Yeah.
It was a good day.
It was. Long day, too.
And it's ready to go.
Yeah. There used to be a Holden dealership. It is 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning, and after a quick breakfast at Roadie's Cafe, we're continuing on day 2 of our 4-day journey from Sydney to the Gold Coast. We spent the night at the Buckets Way Motel, a decent place for a night's rest. But today we're travelling from Gloucester to Uralla, and it produces some of the most spectacular scenery that country New South Wales has to offer, particularly in the latter part of the day. What a stunning morning. Second day of Sydney and the Gold Coast, and we are currently somewhere north of Gloucester. Left Gloucester this morning on our way towards Taree. Today will see us head to a bunch of places. I can't remember off the top of my head, and we end up at Uralla. I normally try to wave to the cornerman to say thank you. Sometimes there's too much going on. Today, by the crow flies, is probably a fairly short day, but as far as stunning views go, that's a whole different story. There's nothing short about that. And now I'm just following whoever's in front of me, because that's how it works. And I'm so glad not to be doing the mapping for once. slightly intimidating. I'd love to one day have a property that has a sign like that. It's one of my life goals. It's probably a little lower on the list, but still, that would be pretty cool. I've got to keep remembering to not just focus on the riding, but also focus on the moment that I'm in, and being present in that moment and taking in, you know, this stunning landscape. I think I've ended up in the rambling stage by the sounds of it. I just remember recently, like, I know standing up has advantages and there's all sorts of arguments around standing up, sitting down and so on. I remember Adam Ryman talking about it recently, saying, you know, he had to develop his sitting down techniques, and that's what I'm finding today. You know, it's a long trip, 4 days, so you can't stand up the whole time. But there's advantages sitting down, putting the weight on the rear tyre as well. But the other technique that I'm finding that I'm trying to work on, and the problem statement is that I find that when I get to a corner that's a little bit sharper and or has a slippery surface like gravel, like as in a gravelly gravel, then I back right off, and then I get scared about my front end grip, and then because of that inevitably I lose front end grip. And I think what I'm doing is that when in those moments I'm actually sitting back instead of leaning over the front to give the front end more grip. So what I'm trying to do is in those moments, instead of slowing down of course, but at the same time leaning over the front of the bike, putting the weight on the front tyre. Here's an example. Whoa. Leaning over the front, that feels so much better. I mean, it's logical, isn't it? But, and then, as I talked about in the last video, or previous video, I'm yet to edit still. Massive backlog of videos is, can't remember, what was I talking about? Oh, yes, knees in the tank. So a combination of leaning on that front tyre, knees in the tank. So that's what I'm working on over the next 4 days. Now look at this. How stunning is that? Yeah, I found as I was learning all this adventure riding stuff is that there's all these techniques. You can learn theory of techniques from, whoa, anyone. And, you know, there's people like Adam Ryman, for example, who flood YouTube with techniques, and I love it. It's amazing. And you can learn just about all the theory you need to learn from these videos. However, nothing beats just getting out and doing it. Practice, practice, practice. 4 days of riding is really cementing in that theory. And then even then, still just need to do it more and more. So if you're getting into adventure riding and starting to learn this stuff, I cannot recommend more doing one of these rides just to soak yourself in that practice. Stick on my indicator on. Just to absolutely soak it in. It's the only way. See, planning to cut this corner. That is so slippery. Look at that stunning river. It's one of the things about riding in the dirt is you're going through this constant sort of every couple of seconds. Oh no, we're okay. Oh no, we're okay. Oh no, we're okay. The best. The best of everything. You know, it's enough technical stuff to, you know, fun sort of dirt, you're moving around. You know, you got to keep an eye on the bike and what it's doing, but at the same time, it's not too technical that you have to watch for every single hole in the road. So you can look around and take in the sights and enjoy the ride. Love it. It's so good. Winding road next 6 kilometers. Wow. Okay. keep standing up, but it's not for the handling, it's for the view. How good is it? That was a bit messy. Climbing, 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 climbing. When will it stop? It's a never-ending hill. Climbing a bloody mountain. Now I was just thinking, confidence on the bike and confidence in anything really. Confidence is like a muscle. You've got to work it hard to build it, but work it too hard, you break it. You've got to find that right amount where you're constantly pushing yourself forward to give you more confidence, you know, outside of your comfort zone, but not too much, otherwise you break it. Woo! What a morning. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock, 10:57.
Get a lot of good footage, or you don't know yet?
I think so. I think so. Stunning scenery.
You would have enjoyed that section.
Yeah, that was amazing.
A little bit slippery, but nice and flowing.
Yeah, but at the same time I feel like I'm getting more comfortable with the bike,
Yeah.
so it's sort of balancing out.
The more you stop, and you start again, you've got to get your confidence back up. It sucks. You finally get in a rhythm, and then you got to stop.
Yeah. But then you also got to manage your fatigue at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's funny how...
Alcohol's for a night.
Yeah, that's right.
It was a fair way into the day before I realised that the chesty camera was on backwards.
Thanks. Thank you, mate.
No, mate.
at Walca for lunch, and it's a lovely spot, particularly even on a road bike if you're coming up Thunderbolt's way from Sydney. We're eating at the Walca Royal Cafe, and I'd recommend the bacon egg roll.
Can't see a thing. It's very dusty. Lots of dust.
As we pull into Uralla, we have reached the halfway point. A respectable 4 p.m. arrival gives us plenty of time to fill up on fuel, sort out the bike, have a shower, and get a nice, reliable pub meal for dinner.
Thanks, mate. G'day. Hey. It's number 8, I think it is, on the other side. Awesome. Thanks, mate.
isn't it?
Yeah, far out.
We're not getting any younger.
Yes, you're a darling, my spotting. One, two, yep, twin room, 165, thank you.
How are you? Good. How you going?
Room number 4, just one of you?
Yes.
Excellent.
Could grab grab 2 of those Jim Beam cans.
You get a free drink when you walk in. That's good.
It's when you get the suite, yeah. Presidential suite.
150. Would you like a coffee?
No, it's fine.
Thanks.
Then I have to explain what it is if I do that. I'll keep the meat. Yeah, thank you.
I'll come knocking then.
Yeah, I think it'll be gone by then.